Oh, it's gonna. We're getting drop frames, dude. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, how's it going, Half Moon? New here indeed. Sorry, my computer is still pretty slow. Oh, who am I listening to? I think I'm listening to Grumble. Oh no, it's my own stream. Oh, what the hell? What am I hearing? That's weird. I feel like I hear Grumble's stream somewhere. My ears are lower, yeah. Alright, that was weird. Okay, maybe it was just some lag somewhere. Alright, I am trying to load up Blasphemous, actually. Oh, actually, no, I didn't even buy it yet, so I have to do that first. Here, let me just rename this to 183. Researching Blasphemous 2. Oh, I have to also change the category here too. This is gonna be an adult, like adult only stream, I guess now. Let me update this. Number 183. Dude, I don't know what it is. It seems like my computer has gotten slower over the days. Let me pop out the chat and just close everything that I'm not using. And also, let me update my Twitch here. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like super, it's getting slower and slower, it feels. Alright. I didn't want to get it until I beat Castlevania, but I think I'll save Castlevania for when I'm not streaming. All right, let's get this. Hopefully, I don't have to log in with my You have to change your title once again. Again? I thought I just changed it. Is there a huge delay or something? Because I thought I just changed it. It says researching Blasphemous 2, number 183. Nice cut. Yo, how's it going, Jan? And which game? So I asked Grumble of Pugs, who is another platformer player, and he played Gunbrella. He said it wasn't that good. Because I already played Blasphemous 1, I thought maybe there isn't much that I could learn from it. But apparently it is. I mean, I think it is a better game, and I know I'll enjoy it more. And from what Grumble said, he said it wasn't that good, or just wasn't that impressive. Dude, okay. It might be very. I don't know why Steam just doesn't work on Linux when I stream. I should have downloaded it and bought it off stream. Or bought it and downloaded it. Let me see. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try restarting. You know, I do have. Let me see something. There, I have two. I don't know what this is. Cause I have the Steam Linux. I don't know what this says. Steam Linux something. RU. How's it going, Metro? Let's see. Oh, runtime sniper. Okay. Well, it says there's an error, but this might actually be better. Let's try it out. Much too. How's it going, Sticks? Welcome. Oh, let's get some music in here.
Rated M for mature.
Uh-oh. We don't need a trailer. Okay. So yeah, this will be a mature stream today. Anything could happen. Let's see what happens. Let me hide my screen, actually, just in case any details show up. Or what could I share here? You know, I've never shared... Oh, you know what I could do here? Window capture. Shows your billing details. You don't want to see that. Discord, practical NPC, chat. Here we go. We can look at chat. I'll throw it above this. Can you guys even see the chat? Like here, I'll just make it large. Perfect. Oh, it doesn't really work because then here, I'll leave it like this. We are on camera. Behave. Alright, let me add to my cart. I wonder, because I'm on a different device, if it saves my, like, it probably doesn't save my, my info. We'll see. How secure is... Wow, that's kind of crazy that they just allowed that to happen. I literally did... Wow, that's kind of crazy, actually. I had to put 0 information onto my computer. I guess because there's like the two-factor authentication to like literally just to log in, but that's still kind of crazy. That it just like auto-filled or not auto-filled, like I paid with PayPal. You know, I wonder if I should put this under, also, how's it going, Kent? I wonder if I can put this under my, like, taxes, or, like, file this as a deduction, because it's technically research. This is research that we're doing right now. This is my genre, this is my field, and we are investigating the competition. I wonder if we're gonna get dropped frames or lag, because now I'm currently downloading. Let's see what happens. Work expense, exactly. This was a work expense. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, it's currently downloading. We're at like 10%. It says 5 minutes. How's everyone doing today? Oh, I don't know where my controller... I have my controller here, but I don't know where my... I have this micro USB here, but it's kind of short. Like, I don't want to... I need a longer one. I'll be right back. Like I bought a Delver. You bought Delver for research? What's Delver? Let me see. Oh, dude, oh my god. Boom, 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 boom. Goodbye. See you, Tomer. Delver. Interesting. 3D pixel art. Oh! Oh, this looks really good. A lot of these types of games have been popping off lately. This one looks pretty good. What the hell? Alright, I'll be right back. Let me get a micro USB. Is that the Delver trailer? Oh, you might have. Right, I'm not sharing my screen. Alright. Also, your weekend is treating you well, Sticks. That's good. Good to hear. We're like 50. Yeah, we're at 50% right now. Hopefully, this. I just realized. I hope this laptop could even handle the game. Maybe I should have. Yeah, I should have downloaded it earlier, but whatever. We'll manage. I couldn't find the right micro USB. Or like the longer one that I had, but this one's like a medium-sized one. Let me see. This should be fine though, actually. I'll just sit a little closer. But I see. Alright. See what you guys were hearing. Alright. Boom. Soon. We're almost done here. 86%. Alright, we're done verifying files. So, I am playing this via, Proton, I believe. So, hopefully, yeah, everything just works. Or maybe they support, I actually didn't even check if they support Linux. We'll find out, I guess. Here, let's share my, I can share my screen now. Should I bring this in? We can, like, shrink it a bit. Although it might be... Can't even read it. Unless... Wait, let me see. Can we, like, zoom in on this? It doesn't seem like it. Or maybe there's some setting here. Chat highlights. Do we see a... chat appearance. Colors, font size. That's as large as it can get. I don't think that's gonna help. Could do this though. Nah, it's whatever. You guys see the chat and I see it. I'll hide it for now. Alright, let's do this. Blasphemous 2. I'm currently using all of my USBs, so let me see which one I want to take out. I guess I'll take out the mouse for now. We don't need a mouse for this game. What does that projector project? Oh, I see. I didn't even see that comment. I see it on my phone, but I don't see it on... Wait, what the hell? Did I scroll... Oh, fuck. My mouse doesn't work anymore. Oh, I skipped... Oh, okay, there we go. What does the projector project? I guess whenever my mom watches, like, movies or something. Your chat auto-scroll messed up? Yeah, it did. Hopefully I'm comfortable. I wish I could find the, Oh! I found it. I want to use this. The micro USB wire was just slightly too short. Also, I might need to disconnect. I don't know why, but one of the USB ports don't work with the controller, and one of them does. Alright, there we go. So yeah, we played the first one on stream. Oh, let me make my... Holy... That's loud. See, one thing you need to know in like all video games is that they have to make you slightly deaf at the start, at the first launch. I think that's like an unspoken rule of all games. Icon display while saving. What icon? I don't see. I don't see anything. Hopefully this works on Linux, dude. Imagine we went through all of this, through all of this work just for the game not to work. Oh shit. It's just frozen. Oh, we were just not tabbed in, I guess. Holy shit. Gotta move the turkey further away. True. Yeah, let's do that right now, actually. You got your priorities in order, K-Tronics. Alright. I love the UI, or like the sounds. I was thinking of doing something similar with like an icon, like the cat. But I do like the navigation. Like, it's very simple, obviously. But there's beauty in simplicity, so I like that. Oh, I like that you can like skip. Oh, this is nice. Actually, I might do the same thing. You don't see it on the bottom. On the bottom left, they have like an X or like a like X1, X2. So obviously by default it's X1, and then you can obviously speed it up or go back. World's fastest speedrun. Yeah. Let me see. This is really nice. Game by creative director Enrique Gabeza, producer David Erosa, Raquel Alcazar. I'm not gonna try to. I know they're like I know they're a Spanish dev team. You know, it's interesting. Like, I feel like Spanish. I think it's a Spanish team. You know, like Spain, I feel like is very like Catholic, or like, you know, there's a lot of I guess more religion in Spain versus like, let's say, the United States. And this game is like very dark, so it's very interesting that they would go this route. I meet people in Game Kitchen. What's Game Kitchen? Oh, you met the people in. Yeah, that's. Is that these guys? Oh yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah. Did you mention that before? I feel like someone mentioned that on stream before, but I'm not sure. Because we were talking about Game Kitchen before, but I think it might have been with another person. Oh, here, I guess we might as well. I guess we should turn off the music. Hopefully I'm able to alt-tab out. Oh shit, I can't even... Alexa, stop the music. Or here, wait, maybe I can stop it on my phone. It doesn't even say it's playing. Shit. Here, what if I played on my phone? And pause it. No, it doesn't work. Sally the Goose, how's it going? So yeah, I really want to turn off our music here. Alt-tab does not seem to work. Oh. There we go. As much as I love this song, we're gonna close it. Pixel art in this game, yeah, it is really good. I mean, in the first one it was really good, and this one is just, I mean, I haven't, honestly, I'm kind of going into this with, like, kind of with a clean slate. Like, I really don't know anything about Blasphemous 2, so I'm kind of excited to see what we get. My phone's not charging, which sucks, but yeah. We're still in the main menu. Look, they stole this actually from me. I have the same. This is literally my menu right here. They watched my streams and they thought, wow. Here, let's see what they do here. Oh, it's okay. There's no like edit. Spain is Catholic, but there's not much fantasy. Fanatic. There's not much. There aren't too many fanatics. I see.
The eternal dawn of our penances heralds its imminent end.
Let me know if my camera's too big, or if the turkey is too distracting. Oh, new cinematics.
Each was born to put an end to the other.
I believe this is. I forgot her name.
Both await.
She was like your.
But while yours slumbers, mine remains vigilant.
She was like your enemy in the first one. I'm pretty sure.
May the miracle bear witness to this oath. By which I remain here for our long-awaited meeting. Wounded by the silence of this secluded...
Was this game made in Godot? I don't think so. I doubt it. Not sure what engine they used, or if they made it from scratch.
And then, as the city of the blessed name rose up, born on the shoulders
We're careful not to insult anyone,
mighty
right?
statues,
Made with Unity.
the resounding
I think we have to return
beat
it
of a
then.
great heart could be heard
Dude, I got a mosquito
emanating
bite.
from the clouds, thundering like the knell of an unseen church bell, raised higher than any other, enchanting us all to lift our gaze aloft in an ascetic call to prayer. For the miracle was about to give birth to a child.
So the miracle, I believe, is God, if I remember correctly. I don't remember too much. I remember like watching a video, because like, yeah, the story is kind of weird. It's kind of like almost like Dark Souls story, or like Dark Souls lore, where it's like you kind of have to do your research. But from what I remember in the last one, there were multiple endings, but there's a true ending, and the true ending involved you basically sacrificing yourself for the greater humanity. But then there was like kind of like the end credits showed that the miracle, which is God, I think brings you back, and here you are being brought back from I don't know, wherever you came from. Why? Okay. Bio flasks. Always have to go left. Can't even jump. I guess we'll find out. Alright, this was the interesting thing, that we can select what we want to use. Either like double swords, I guess scimitar. What was the original? The original one was just like a long sword. Okay. These feel pretty good. But let me see, what's this? No, I feel like this one's... It is slow, though. Oh! This is like, what's it called? Frickin'... Richter. The Richter chain thing. I think we'll... It's kind of... I don't like how slow it is, but... Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. I think we're gonna stick with it. Or yeah, there are 3 save files, so we can always go back and try other ones. I'll stick with this one for now, though. Is it like? Oh, it's like it's a mace, but then there's also a shield attached to it. All right, we'll stick to this one. Only Miracle knows when thou shalt again in presence of her 2 sisters. How's it going, Pogorli? Yeah, I can't. Yeah, we don't have rewards at the moment. If you remind me, I'll redeem the 500 at some point. Yeah, actually, I'm not a fan of how slow this weapon. Oh, that's new. That was not in the first one. I wish there was like a. I wish there was a faster attack. I'm trying to see if there's any like combinations. How do you do this? Oh, I see. Resting at the pyre. Oh fuck! I didn't mean to do that. In Castlevania, Y is like a backdash, like basically this but backwards. Oh my god, dude, this is so slow. I don't know. I don't know if I can deal with how slow this is. I'm also wondering what my frame rate is. It feels like the game is lagging a bit on my computer. Okay. Marks of martyrdom. Let me see. VSync would make it play faster, right? And I wonder if window scale mode. Or I meant disabling VSync would help, hopefully.
Penitent one, returned from the tomb, and walking among the mourners. Your awakening is now written on the eternal pages. Annunciada is my name, and I hail from the heavenly mountains on high, the seat and the beginning of all that is holy, so that I may address you. Look upon me thus as a preceptor in this enterprise, hailing from the highest of all seats. Penitent one, the miracle shall give birth to a new child in a great heart descended from the clouds that watches over the ancient city of the blessed name from on high. You must reach it to stop it, but on this ascending path of penitence, the arch-confraternity awaits you. Those penitents that the miracle itself took as its sentinels now await your arrival. Orospina, the confraternity of embroiderers. Benedicta, of the confraternity of endless orison. Odon, of the confraternity of salt. Lesmes, of the confraternity of incorruptible flesh. All under the dictate of the oldest penitent, the first among them all, who was Eviterno, father of the penitents. Penitent one, the miracle has instilled 3 regrets in the consciences of 3 of its guardians. Only by revealing them shall you achieve the humiliation of the sculpted figures that hold up the city, allowing you to ascend to its upper reaches.
Rude.
And finally to the great heart.
No, you. You're rude. Hello. You've got a guest.
Look for the guardians.
Ow, ow, ow. Stop, 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 stop. Got a pupper here. Come here. Alright, never mind. Wonder if there's a way to show frame rates. Dicto. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Oh, this weapon is kind of OP though. It does so much damage. Oh fuck, dude. It like, yeah, it stun locks them. That's nice though. Oh. Did you see that? I think I got stuck in between. Oh yeah, you can get stuck. bad level design, to be honest. Oh. Oh my god, bro. Leave me alone. Then give up when they realize it's way too much effort, but these guys actually pull through. I feel like it's like that for a lot of, like, any well done Metroidvania will be like that, because you could say the same thing about Ori and the Blind. Like, I feel like Ori and the Blind Forest is the same exact way, where it's just like there's so many, like, it's the product of like feature creep. It feels, but they seem to put in every single feature that they wanted, that they creeped on, which is interesting. I'd like to imagine, or I'd like to see what their feature creep was, like, actually, because they seem to have added so many things. I feel like, I mean, they have a team. Blasphemous is very similar to Castlevania, like the movement, they almost, not necessarily the art, like the art style is a little different, but like in a nutshell, it's kind of similar. Press B to recite a quick prayer. Combine to invoke a powerful prayer. Okay. But yeah, I mean, this game is very well done. Oh, okay. I wonder. Oh my god, bro. This part bothers me though. Like, I'm not used to the slow movement. I keep pressing down and spamming, which is not good. All right. But here, wait. Before we continue, I want to try something. All right, let me. I can't unplug anything besides my controller. Here, for now. Let me go. Just want to see if we can lower the graphics in some way. It's not like terribly laggy, but the thing is, like, because I'm streaming, I feel like they're like, it almost feels like there's a low delta value, or sorry, high delta value, where like in between frames it feels slow. Poor performance. Would be nice. Feels like I have a low frame in Blasphemous 2. Yeah, I wish there was just like settings to like maybe remove any unnecessary graphics. It's just a game, I think. You could probably try turning off. Oh, it was VSync. Okay, I mean, I think we disabled the VSync though. Let me see. VSync is off. Let me try. Whoa. Can we full screen this? We'll just stick to it. It's not terrible. It's just feels slightly weird. I have the same issue with my game, so maybe there's not much that could be done. And this game is obviously a lot prettier. I think we can, okay, next time that happens, I gotta do the ultimate killer or whatever. Oh, who is that? How do we turn on our flames again? Oh, LB. And I think once you use it permanently, or like you waste all your mana. I'm wondering if they fixed their input issues. I think they did. I found the, like, and I think Grumble said the same thing, their platforming is a lot better in this one. And I mean, yeah, this feels already kind of nice. Oh, interesting. We need like so far so good though. Oh fuck. Who makes a room go from right to left? That's kind of bad level design, I gotta say.
Welcome to my most humble of workshops, which is a flurry of sawdust, glue, and varnish. Montagnez is my name. One of those who, with steady hand and silver chisel, no trace of light remains, the miracle proclaimed that, as my profession was that of a masked penitent one, I beg you, help me in this, and I can scout for thee figures that will fit. Please accept this.
Acquired trader.
It is but the first piece. Now I shall place it upon the altarpiece upon your back, and you will feel it. The hands of the miracle will guide me, and may they guide thee. The altarpiece on your back. Here, may the hands...
I like the, there's like foreground art. It's kind of hard to see, but like those like black silhouettes right there. Kind of nice. Kind of want to add something like that. Look at the little pigeons too. Can't kill them though. That's a bad game design right there. This is pretty common in Castlevania, the whole arches and like multiple. I mean, I guess it's common in a lot of games, but the earliest game I noticed this in was Castlevania. Oh, who's this?
This heavy curtain that separates sin and confession. Here, in my dark, where are the bereaved? How long, now that your penance of silence and the... Do you wish to purge yourself? As you... I will remain...
How's it going, Solus? Oh, I like the... Oh. The camera movement was nice there. I'm not a fan of the. I just have to get used to it. The down left, like doing this, feels very feels kind of annoying. But I get it, I guess. Seeming Mori changed a lot, yeah. Oh, indeed it has. They did recycle a lot of the enemies. Like this is sort of already an enemy. Ooh. I'm curious. No, never mind. Yeah, this weapon is super slow, but it's very powerful. Like, it feels a little too powerful, actually. I guess that's the point. Is there a parry in this game? Oh fuck, what? I did not mean to do that. Oh, we can't even get up here. Is there a reason? We played the first one on stream. I guess you could say it's for research. Analyzing the game. I mean, obviously I'm enjoying it, but I'm also like... also trying to analyze it a bit. But yeah, we played like almost the entire thing on stream, so. Oh shit. Is there really no music in this game though? I feel like we might have to turn on Spotify. Oh, there is. It's just very quiet. Oh, no, I think we're good. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Chill. Chill. Oh my. Okay. How do we, I wonder why there's no parry in this game. Oh no.
are you? No. Your name is of no consequence. Yerma is... But this is not the right moment. For the steps that my promise inspires are swift, and the will that directs them unshakable. This hatred, which blinds my reason with I must leave.
You have access to the weapon armory section in your inventory. Oh! Daily battle lance. Not sure that matters though. Maybe I need to equip it somewhere else though. I see. Press RB after an attack. To turn off interrupting consumption of... Oh, okay, so we can actually disable it now if we want to. And what's this? Oh. That turns... Where'd it go on and off? Where'd it go? Veredicto. And what's this? Half the time required to charge. Okay, I think I kind of try this one. Scratched lead sphere. Rosary beads in your inventory. Upgrade characteristics of the mental. What? Dude, I don't know what it is with this game. Every time I play this game, it's always my my right trigger starts freaking out, like it gets stuck for whatever reason.
Sleep, my...
I'm pretty sure there's still nothing we can do about this little area right here. How the hell? Oh my god. I should have just ignored him. Oh fuck. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, 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 let me look. Oh. So I have this. Oh, okay, we're good. Oh, empty receptacle. Or what did that say? That's the bile. Like I think we can get more heals now, if I remember correctly. Oh, it takes us back here. Okay. So we can go back to the sculpt. Oh fuck. Oh. The sculptor gets you a new object here.
Pray.
Oh, nice. They have like a little. I think that was something that was kind of missing in the first one.
This mallet is so wonderful. Know that you.
You kind of have to guess, well, like where things would like who to give. I mean, it was pretty obvious, but I guess yeah, sometimes it was a guessing game. Did we get a new tool? No. You can increase the capacity, but it's not like I need it.
May the hands of the.
Okay. What's this over here? Oh my god, bro. Alright, so I know there's an elevator that could take us down. We could keep exploring that way. Or we could finish what's over here on the right side. Yeah, let's go back down. Actually, is there a heal somewhere? Turn port. So far, I'm unimpressed with the amount of, there are no walls that we could break so far. But to be fair, I barely have any secrets in my game, so I'm not gonna... Was that really everything? Wait. What happens if I just fall down? Oh. I have a feeling it's just gonna kill me.
Oh, blessed are we. Humbly allow us to present ourselves. You never know what prey can be unjust while Medado. But go ahead and the objects that were cast your eye.
Creates a bolt of electricity that inflicts a lightning damage. Increase the chance of critical hits when using prayers. It's a bolt of electricity that inflicts lightning damage. I don't know, are these stones? Oh, this is a stone, I see. And what is this? I'm not sure. This is a spell. I don't. Never used spells. I guess we're gonna try the choir master.
Until
Not sure what that did, but we'll find out, I guess. Oh wait, what's that? Can we try that again? I like the sound. I like the sounds. try the new spell here. Oh my god. Dude, I don't like... That's kind of annoying. Oh, it uses all of your mana. Interesting. Whoops. Yo, how's it going, Hope? Currently just doing some game dev research. I see. This research looks fun. Yeah, I did enjoy the. What's funny is like I first got into Blasphemous 1, or when I first got it, I wasn't really feeling it, and then I don't know, I gave it another shot, and after that, I found it pretty enjoyable actually. I guess because I never really played Castlevania type games until Blasphemous. Like, obviously there's like a bunch of Metroidvania type games, like Ori and the Blind Forest was a lot of fun. This one's a little slower in comparison. Or like, the gameplay is a lot more stiff, I'll say. Interesting mechanic here. I wonder, can we is there... Oh, nice. But we can't get across. But yeah, this one is just, I think it's just a better Blasphemous one, so I'm kind of excited. These little guys, it's so funny, because I've been playing a lot of Castlevania, or like, what's it called, Symphony of the Night. There's so many similarities. Oh, I wanted to, oh, you can, okay. Execution. Oh, it gives you more Fervor, Tears of Atonement, and Martyrdom points, okay. I don't know what these are. Like, you can't hit them. Oh, there it is. There's the secret that we were looking for. What? Water of Thorns. We didn't fully explore the left side. Or like even this entire biome. I kind of want to see what's left. there was just something down here. There was more to the right as well, but... Oh wait, no, we can't even go there. Never mind. We'll keep going right. Wait. Is there anything here? No. Does the game look framey for you guys? I can't tell if it's the game itself or if it's my... If it's because I'm streaming that it feels framey. What is that? I see. Feels like it anyway. I see. Yeah. I'm currently playing on a laptop that I don't really use for gaming. I'm gonna later. I might look into maybe ways to, because I mean it's not like a heavy game, but I guess because I'm streaming at the same time. Cut hair? Yeah, I did cut my hair. Well, you know what's funny? Like, so yeah, my mom.
Wayfarer,
Here, wait. Let me finish this.
you strip, let not these black mists disfigure of the sinuous mists. Thus, we will guide.
Forgotten tribute.
Now pray.
Looks nice. Thank you. Yeah, like I haven't cut my hair in a while, and my mom was like, "All right, let's get you a haircut." And oh shit, he took us somewhere. The barber was taking so long. I was like, oh my god, like I've never. They took like a good 45 minutes to cut my hair, and I was like impatient. But yeah, I was actually really happy with it. I don't usually get haircuts like this, where like I cut the sides only. But yeah, I think it was nice. He said, well, it was funny though, it was like a hairstyle. It wasn't like a typical barber. It was a hairstylist, I think. And something that he said, he was like, oh yeah, you have to, if you want to keep this hairstyle, you have to maintain it every 5 weeks. Like you have to come back every 5 weeks, which is definitely not something I'm going to be doing, but I appreciate it, I guess. Oh, we're back here. So I wonder if it's going to look like usually I just like to cut my hair and then, 6 months later, oh shit, okay. Wait. Oh my god, what's going on? Oh dude, I'm gonna die. Alright. Wouldn't either, yeah. So we'll see how it looks. I might go to a barber again and just have him cut it afterwards. So this guy, he teleported us. I wonder if he could teleport us back to where we came from, but yeah, let's try to fight him actually. I also wonder if the framiness of the game is helping me or hurting me, because I feel like, well, one, the input is delayed, but it's also like I feel like the game is slower because of it. But the game in general just feels very slow. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to avoid that. To be honest, I don't cut my hair other than trimming for ends for like 15 years. I finally cut it the other day, and I'm like, oh. I've been cutting my own hair too for like the past like 6 months. I'm trying to see how the hell do you avoid these electrical hits? Maybe I could just dodge through them. Oh my god! All right, we have to sit up. Sonic Ozo, thank you. Nice haircut, thank you. Alright. Haircut's not making me any better of a developer, though. I'm surprised we didn't see this guy earlier. Is he like... Also, I wonder what the bell does. Does it like weaken him? Oh, it does. What an idiot. Oh no. No. Alright, we got this. Also, we lose. I'm not using any of the magic, which is bad. Let me try using it this time. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is for. Guess we don't know yet. Also, why is my mana still blocked out? I guess because I died? Exemplaris Memento Mori. I'm curious. Let me see. I'm not sure. Is this my... No, never mind. Guild fragment, yeah. I thought I acquired all my guild fragments, but I guess not. Oh, I think I know why. I think in this one, if you don't acquire your guild frag, originally how it worked was if you died, you had to get all of your. Actually, we'll see what happens. Oh my god, chill. Oh my god. Alright. What is this? The XR1 is hard for me to do. Is he gonna throw that? I'm gonna see how this plays off stream too. We might save this for when I get back, just because it does feel so framey. Unless we can find something, like maybe if I set it to like high priority, but then the stream might receive low priority. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let me close everything possible. Uh-oh. Oh no. What the hell, man? Didn't deserve that. Okay. Very high priority. I've got to put in a password. Okay. Wait, give me 1 second. Also, yeah, maybe let me disable screen capture. And let's do, I don't know if it's like optimized or anything, but we could do a window capture instead. Of Blasphemous 2. There we go. Oh, why are we like, let me put it below. It's red for some reason. Or like much redder. Alright, hopefully that helps. High priority on Blasphemous. Oh wait, no, we didn't actually do anything. Oh, it crashed. Shit. No. Maybe it crashed because I tried doing that. Oh fuck. Alright, let's open up Steam again. Hopefully it's starting up. Let me try this again. Oh, there we go. Cool. Let me go back to here. Blasphemous. Give it very high priority. Alright, hopefully that helps. And let me see, can I also close Steam? Might as well close everything that's unnecessary. Alright. Hopefully that's good. Oh my god. It seems like it's even laggier now, but we'll find out. Oh, what the hell? What's going on? Is it because I set it to a high priority? Let's see, is there anything else I can close? No. Is it because now I'm doing window capture? Here, let's get rid of window capture. Nothing is working. Alright, so... Nope. Still acting weird. Let me see. I guess we'll set the priority back to normal. It could be because we're streaming at the same time, though. I wonder if there's like some setting I have to work with. You got this, yeah. We'll see. Change priority. Okay, well, I'll put it back to normal. See if that fixes anything. Alright. Alright, so giving it high priority was just screwing it up. So let's grab our window capture again. Here, let me delete this. Did it work? Seems like it's not even showing up, but it might be because I have it all tabbed. Properties, select window. Should be back up. Alright, cool. And the screen is working. What happened? Just the stream crashed when I was setting up the windows. Hopefully, this is good now. Let's see. Also, I have to disconnect my mouse again. How's it going, Colchis? Yeah, I will have to see how this game plays. Again, if it... I don't mind it right now, because we're still in the beginning of the game, so it's, like, relatively easy, but I know once we get to, like, the bigger bosses, I'm gonna be frustrated if I have to deal with this, low frame rate. Also, I wonder if I'm, like, killing... These bosses seem like... Or like those little enemies. Haven't heard of this title, Blasphemous? Oh yeah, it's a pretty good game, I gotta say. It's basically like if you've ever played Castlevania, it's, you know, Metroidvanias. It's basically, well, yeah, it's a Castlevania type game. Like, you know, it's a Metroidvania minus the Metroid. It's pretty good. Or I guess I would say it's true to like the original Castlevanias, in terms of gameplay. Obviously, it has its own like they obviously took a bunch of like creative liberties, but all in all, it's pretty good. Also, the music seems like they increased the music volume again. No, they didn't. It's just blasting. Okay, there we go. Actually, I'm gonna make it slightly lower. Aside from the FPS drops, yeah, the FPS drops is that's just because I'm running it on a crappy PC right now, and I'm streaming. I think it would have been fine if I just if I wasn't streaming and I ran it on my main PC, or I ran it on my, because we'll probably just come back to this. We'll play it for today, just to get a feel for the game. Although I might play it on my own a bit. Oh my god, bro. But yeah, it is super laggy. And I was trying to figure out if there were things that we could do to help with it, but it doesn't seem like we can, unfortunately. Like disabling like any shaders or like particles would have been nice. You know, just the bare bones of the game, but there are no gameplay settings, unfortunately, or graphic settings besides full screen, windowed mode, Scale mode. What's scale mode? I just realized we should just ignore these guys. Keep playing. I also don't understand how you're supposed to get over this person, because you're kind of blocked. Maybe, I think they might. Oh shit. Oh no. Alright, yeah, I can't play with this low FPS. We'll see. Maybe I can do something with the stream. We're currently already running at 24 FPS. So like I don't know what else I could possibly do. Maybe there's some game settings I can manipulate in the settings, or like maybe there's something online I could find out of. It's not like the next level of hard mode, yeah. The UI seems, yeah, it didn't like in the UI, so I thought maybe it would have been fine. Here, let me see. Maybe we can find something. Because I would like to play it on stream, because we played the first one on stream. So I might just save it for when I get back. But let me see. So I'll close this. Oh, for some reason it's showing that we're still in Blasphemous. Here, let me share my window here. Screen cap. Alright, there we go. Yeah, OBS does not like when you switch scenes, or like when I start adding new scenes, unfortunately. At least on Linux. So I have to like leave it alone. Yeah, I'm on a Linux desktop right now. Usually I'm on like my main PC, which is on Windows. But yeah, here, let me see if we can find something. So yeah, there are a bunch of cards against us right now because, you know, one, we're streaming on a laptop that's kind of slow. We're playing on Linux, which I'm not even sure if the game even supported Linux. It might have just been us using Proton, or, you know, the Steam Play, whatever it's called. And then we're also streaming on top of that, so yeah. Here, let me see. Blasphemous 2. How to increase frame rate. We'll see. It's a lot to handle for your average laptop, yeah. Frame smudging. Not necessarily. Let me see. It is a pretty low end PC, so let's see. Yeah, I wonder, maybe there's an OBS setting I can do as well. Like, I'm not entirely sure what, I know, like, what's hardware acceleration? I'm not sure what effects that have on streaming. or what it actually means. Crashes a lot for me, keeps crashing for me too. Yeah, maybe there's not tweaks to improve performance. Here we go. Restart your PC. Okay. Verify integrity. Settings. Repair folder. This seems like just... Let me see something. Oh, here we go. Through terminal in the following manner. They're using Windo. I'm not sure. Sorry I'm late. No worries, Halfmoon. Sorry, you're having an issue. Seems like they didn't really answer anything here. Looks like hardware acceleration offloads a lot of graphics processing from your CPU onto your GPU. Oh, okay. Well, I guess then that doesn't really matter since... what the hell? Why do we have, like, Russian text here? I'm not on a VPN or anything, am I? Might be, like, I think this happens when you're, like, the initial person, like, this person is probably Russian, if I had to guess. Let me see. David. Not English. I don't know. Oh, right here, yeah. Language equals Russian. I wonder, did Google do that? Oh yeah, Google did that. Okay. I mean, I wonder if hardware acceleration would have an effect, because there's, like, you know, the integrated GPU. And I wonder, like, if it's better optimized. Let me see. Integrated GPU hardware acceleration effects. How's it with the new haircut? Accelerates video processing by 400 when converting age. Let me see something. OBS hardware acceleration. How to disable hardware acceleration? I wonder if it matters with integrated GPUs. Settings, advanced sources. I didn't see anything for that. Stream delay, recording. Is always hardware accelerated, otherwise rendering your scene will kill your GPU performance. I see. That's funny they should say that, like, because I am using a GPU, or sorry, a CPU, it would kill your CPU performance. Maybe that's why we're not maybe that's why we're not able to play the game. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter at that point then. It's just like either I wait and save the game for when I come back, or I just don't stream the game. You know, it's interesting. Like, I mean, I guess my game is less intense because I did notice graphic issues with my game as well, or like just slightly lower frames. We can even test it out right now. Here, let me. Can I update my stream? Here, we'll change back. We'll go back to software and game development. We could take some notes though. Like we did play a decent amount of the game, like for like an hour or two. Take some notes, analyze. Think like I'm trying to think what I liked about the game, what I didn't like. But I think it is too soon to tell. But so far, it just seems like a better version of Blasphemous 1. There was like my main pet peeve with Blasphemous 1 was like there was some the level design involved timing, which is like my least favorite design most of the time, like timing around objects that like move independently of the player. So far there isn't any of that, so we'll see how it goes. And then the camera movement, or like putting dangers that could punish the player outside of the player's field of view was also very annoying in Blasphemous 1. So maybe I feel like maybe they'll fix it, or maybe they did fix it, but we'll have to play through the whole game to see. The weapons feel a little slow, but I mean I think maybe it's balanced around that because the first weapon, I mean it is a huge weapon, but it also seems like it hits like a truck, like it kills enemies, it stuns them, so it's like it's almost like easy mode as long as you get the first hit. But we'll see how it goes. As for I might try it out off stream just a bit. Yeah, I'm curious to see how many frames I get on my game. Let me open up Steam, or sorry, open up Godot. Good old stagger locking, yeah. The one thing I don't like, the first one also had parrying. I wonder if the other, because there's like 3 weapons that you can select from, and maybe even more actually. But yeah, the weapons in this one, you can't parry at all. I wonder if it's something that you have to unlock, or yeah, we'll see. Because you move so slow, you're kind of like locked into place once you start your attack. So we'll have to see. I wonder if there's a way for me to like record using another PC, like a video capture thing. But it's not like I'm gonna be streaming too often. Not until I get back at least. All right, let's see. Curious to see what frames we get in game here. Also, I could turn on the music again. Let's do that. You get a cheap capture card to carry when you're not in your main PC. Yeah. I have one that's really tiny, $20 on Amazon. Oh, nice. I mean, tomorrow is, what is it called? Cyber Monday, so maybe we'll see if I want to buy anything, if I want to purchase anything for the stream. Make some business investments, performs well. Yeah, I'm trying to think, because it's pretty rare for me, actually, to use this laptop. The only reason I'm using this laptop right now is because I'm, although, I did want to start streaming, like, I want to get used to Linux for development. So maybe what I'll do when I get back is actually get a capture card, stream from my main PC, but everything that I do for the stream will be done on this laptop. We'll see. It is nice to test it on this laptop because it is lower end as well. So it's nice. Like if there's anything that's like unoptimized or something that's just performing low or performing horribly, we'll find out really quick. But are you using hardware acceleration VA API in OBS. I'm using all default settings. I'm not sure if hardware acceleration matters for this laptop because I'm using my CPU. Like it's just the CPU, and there's like integrated graphics. I'm sure maybe the integrated graphics are like maybe more optimized for stuff, but yeah. I think someone said that hardware acceleration is the default. Is default on OBS, or when we were researching it said that. I don't know what VA API is though. It's a good idea. I've got an Ubuntu server machine that I SSH into for getting used to Linux with tmux and Vim. Honestly, I don't know too much about, like, I did a little bit of like Linux stuff in school, and like yeah, I'm honestly not too familiar with even Ubuntu really. But yeah, I guess this would be a great opportunity to start. Here, but I'm curious what our frames are here. I know we were getting pretty low frames in the next chapter. Here we're getting 60. Here, let me actually mute the game, or just put it lower. So far, it's still 60. Here I can full screen it too. It does look framey to you guys, possibly. Yeah, on my second screen it looks framey, but for me it looks fine. So far, at least, the frames hold true on the top right. I'm curious though. I remember looking at chapter 2 and it was pretty funky. Also, wait, let me do something. I think we're still in demo mode. Is maybe a bit better. Intel graphics uses VA API. I'm not sure what VA API is. I can look that up though in just a second. Where do we keep? Oh, right here. I should also do a thing if I'm on the debugger that I have access to all chapters, because right now I have to manually set it to that I beat all the chapters. Sessions. Oh, it says I beat all the chapters actually. Yeah, I didn't mess with any of the integrated GPU settings or anything like that. But it does make sense that the game lags, just because yeah, we are expecting a lot. Let me see this chapter. What I might do, so far it actually looks not too bad. I mean, this chapter is, I think I want to add a debugger that doesn't show all the lines though. It is framey though. Even though it says, here, let me see. Right now it's saying 60, but even though it says we're at 60, I think it's it still acts weird. Like, it doesn't feel like 60 actually. You know what it is? I actually have like a little the frames that were displaying. You know what? Wait, let me turn off the debugger and see if that helps. Because we are doing a lot with the debugger. A little too much. No, it's still framey though. I'll have to play the game. I remember playing it on the plane, and I didn't have any frame issues there. So yeah, it's definitely the fact that we're just streaming. I also found a bug, or not necessarily a bug, but since we're redoing how the zigzagging in the game works, I think what I want to do is also add a I want to add some coyote time to jumping from the dash state. In case, because there's delay, we check if the player is on the ground, and if they're on the ground, they can't jump off. Or if they're not on the ground, they can't jump. So we'll have to fix that. Let me see what's going on outside, or let me see. Seems like everything is really loud out. The dogs are going crazy. Be right back. We're gonna do some game dev. I was gonna call it after playing Blasphemous, but actually, I don't know. Kind of want to work on the game now. All right. I'll be right back. Oh. Hey, don't. Oh no. To be a guest on that bed, am I right, boys? You're the only one, Cricket, that I would allow on this bed. When I'm on the move or away from my computer, I run everything on a VM, ported my GPU through so I can virtualize games also. It does take a bit of bandwidth to stream at 1080. You know what's funny? I actually tried remoting to my computer back home. Like, I left my computer on, The weird thing is, I think because I have a very slow upload speed, or I'm not entirely sure why with Linux, or like I don't know what the issue is, because when I tested it out at home, remoting to my desktop was fine. But now that I'm like really far away, it like just doesn't work. But it could be the bandwidth, because yeah, I'm only getting like 10 megabytes up, 10 megabits up. We have like 200 or like 150 down, and then 10 up, and that's yeah, that's what's causing it. Because I did want to play some video games with friends, and it worked. Like, I bought Baldur's Gate recently, and I was able to play Baldur's Gate on this computer, but yeah, the upload speed wasn't having it. I think that's the issue, the upload speed. I was testing it out on the same network though, so that could have been why it worked so well. Yeah, you know, it's weird though. It was working pretty fine on my phone, or like there was way less lag on my phone. But the second I tried doing it on my laptop, yeah, it was just weird. I wonder if there was like an issue with me running it on. Yeah, but I don't get it, because it was working originally. It worked perfectly fine when I tested it out. So yeah, I don't know. I'll have to do some more investigations later. Probably a firewall issue. Oh, from like the firewall issue on my, like, on this network that I'm on right now, or like my network back home. You know what was interesting though is that it was back home. I see. What was interesting though is that it did work. It worked fine from my phone, or like there was barely any lag on my phone, or it was more manageable on my phone than it was on my laptop, which was interesting too. So were you connected to the local network? No, like right now, if I remote to my laptop or to my desktop back home from my from my phone, it's like it's bad because I'm using my phone, but it's better than me using my laptop. Yo, how's it going, Acheron? Here purely for the streak. Oh, I didn't know there was a streak. Swoon dog gif, yeah. How's it going, Cricket? I also have a dog now on my stream. There she is. She's chilling. I don't think she's allowed on the bed, but... Hey, we also have this one right here. Come here. Whoa. How's your day been? Pretty good. We played a little bit of Blasphemous, but hey. She loves to lick people. Yeah, we played a little bit of Blasphemous. Build-in RDP. I tried it with, First I tried it with, what's a built-in RDP? What's the typical NPCs PET use lick? I tried a bunch of methods. The first one I did was, I forgot what it's called. Type VNC, I think that's what it's called. Remote Desktop Protocol. That's the one I use when I'm like locally connecting to like my laptop or like on my network. That's what I was using. And then yeah, I tried Type VNC. That one was also weird. And then like after, like, everything was weird on my network, and then I tried using the Chrome one, and the Chrome one actually worked. The Google Remote Desktop, that seemed to work pretty well. TeamViewer was acting weird for me, so I got rid of that one too. I tried almost every one, and like out of all of them, the Chrome Remote Desktop was like the best one. How's it going, Bad Cop? It's Begorly again. Could be way better. Yeah. I'll have to look at it again. Again, this usually doesn't happen where I have to stream, or like use my computer remotely. This only happens, you know, I guess every Thanksgiving possibly. Haven't tried Google. But yeah, I might try, I guess, what tight VNC is. I don't know. To be fair, main issue is network latency. But yeah, my upload speed currently is pretty slow. And driver support. Smacking his butt. Alright. So yeah, I did want to see... What did we want to look at? Can I get down? Go. Go, 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 go. Okay. Alright, bye NPC. Alright, Akron. Peace. Have a good one. Till next time. Promox server, a standalone VM server that has multiple OSs on it. Proxmox. I don't need anything impressive. And again, I probably won't even look into it until the next time I have to like travel. Which again only ever happens like once a year. At least lately, it's only been once or twice a year. But I think once, like, we'll see what like once I release this game, I don't know what to expect, but I feel like I would be chilling more and probably visiting people more. So we'll see. I might turn into, like, you know, if this becomes slightly self-sustaining, I'll turn into one of those what is it called? I'll turn into a digital nomad, which is something that I was very into. Puppy cam. It's amazing how it removed limitations of computing and programming. Yeah. How's it going, Booyah Grandma? Alright. So, what did we want to do? We wanted to add coyote time to our state. Or, dash state. Let me see. You know what's weird? I thought I deleted this node, and it's here again. Interesting. Alright. So I think what we can do is, if the player does press jump, right now we have this can jump from Coyote. Can jump from dash if they dash from the ground state. Maybe this can dash from jump would be set to true automatically, and then var jump from dash, or yeah, jump from dash. Would be set to false. So what we could do here is on the entrance of this state. We do have a can coyote. We have this can coyote jump. I don't think are we using this? But it doesn't really matter because we just need to check can jump from dash. It's equal to true. And on the entrance, can jump from dash. We'll clean this up eventually, but for now, we'll just try it out like this. And then what we want to do is, it doesn't really matter instead of saying if is on floor, I guess we still do want to check for if is on floor, but I guess if next to wall is like, if we just keep this here, that's fine. But what we can do is say, I think we can just say if player, or sorry, no, if can jump from dash. We don't have to check this. This isn't blasphemous. Usually that joke is the other way around. It's like, this isn't memory, but today this isn't blasphemous. I was playing some blasphemous, but it's the game is a little bit too intense in terms of like graphics for this PC. Like for me to stream the game and to stream the game and play it was a little too much for my PC. Maybe you should update the stream title. We did do research though. Maybe I should. I did update it to software and game development, I'm pretty sure. Researching Blasphemous 2. Here, we'll say... making a Celeste clone. There we go. So, if can jump and... if can jump from dash and... Or, no, we'll say if jump from dash and if can jump from dash. We have to fix this though. Can jump from dash. So over here, we're gonna say jump from dash. Jump from dash is equal to true. When do we usually check for, let me see, can coyote, I see. Wait, but let me, what was this timer called? On the entrance of the state, we said can jump from dash dot start. All right, wait. I think I'm messing this up. Can jump. How do we want to set this up? What are you working on? So you know how we added that new system or like that new thing where like the zigzagging is a little bit little cleaner now, or just a little bit more. How do I say it? Like consistent. It's consistent, but now you can't, like, let's say you dash off a platform, there's no coyote time with those jumps, so I'm adding coyote time to the dash jumps. We'll see how it goes though, because it might be a little too too good. We'll see. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna erase everything involving jumping from dash. I'm just going to remove it because I think we need a better approach for this. Let me see. Also, Paul Ion Assis. Thank you for the follow. Let me know if I butchered your name. So what we say here is if player dot start jump, if jump from dash. So what we're gonna do is if start jump from dash, can jump from dash. Brain is smooth. I drank last night too, so I'm still slightly hungover. I'm trying to think. So we press the jump button. We have this can jump from dash, but right now. Oh, I think I figured. We don't even need two variables. The jump from dash button. I guess we do need. Yeah, I guess we can just say if the player is on the ground when they enter the dash state, they can always jump from the dash. So we don't even need any of this. Originally, what we were doing was checking if the player was on the ground when we were doing this, but yeah, just if can jump from dash, so we erased it for no reason. So go back into enter state. Can jump from dash is equal to false, is equal to true here. Let me just run this. Alright, so it should be the same thing. Why does this feel weird? What did we do wrong? Or am I just bad? Oh no, okay, never mind. Just have to press. You just have. I was just doing it wrong. But now, yeah, I don't know if I like this. All right, but here, let's try it out. There we go. So now you can, you know how you could just like dash jump. Originally, there was no coyote time involved with that. I mean, I think that feels cleaner for sure. If we don't keep this new zigzagging approach, at least we'll keep the coyote time. I think it feels good. And because of this, you could actually do this. Wait. Oh wait. This is. I think I'm just bad. Never mind. It's hard to tell because my computer is so slow. But it does feel good. It's just... Here, let me turn off debug. Maybe we'll get some more frames here. Remove the prints. Oh, true. I'm trying to see. I'm not sure if this is a skill issue. I'm not sure why I'm not able to reach this. I guess because I'm. Wait, let me see. I'm trying to like optimize this where like you can dash, like almost like coyote dash jump over here, then coyote dash jump over there, but it's like it's almost impossible for me to do it. Like something like that. I feel like it could be very clean. If maybe I have to move these platforms a little further away from each other. So I can't do it for some reason. Something like that. Someone will do it better than I can. So yeah, I do like this new dashing type. I'm still confused if we want to. Do we still want to keep this though? It feels slow. It doesn't feel good. It's not responsive in my opinion. I'll have to try it I'll try it off stream maybe. Maybe that'll help. Here, let me turn off my video capture. See if that helps with the lag. I don't know if hiding it helps. Let's see. Just gonna try it. Yeah, it's shitty because it's 150 milliseconds, 150 millisecond delay. Oh, what the hell? But I don't know what to do about it then. Maybe wait, actually, here, let's try this. Maybe I will reduce the wait time. Maybe we'll make it because I'm not sure what the delay is or what it should be. Let's try this. Holy shit, bro. Maybe we can make it 0.1 seconds. See how that feels. It's still slow, in my opinion. $50 milliseconds. Can't believe I didn't notice it yesterday. I guess, yeah, approaching it with a different, oh. It's actually, you know what's crazy? This is actually slower. You see? If you're not fast with it, it's slower. Easter egg idea, a secret level that has the same layout as Super Mario 1 and 2. Not a bad idea. I do want to add, like, so many Easter eggs. Dude, I don't get it, though. This is still kind of shitty. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, this is also way too short of a time. So originally there was no timer on this. She looks guilty. She looks really guilty. What'd you do? I would struggle with feature creep. I hate completion. I'm pretty good with feature creep, but what happens is like it's sort of how feature creep works for me. I guess that it is technically still feature creep, but for me it's always like I always push it just a little bit more every time. Like after we fully establish what our game is going to feel like, I'm like, all right, here, let's expand on it just a little bit more, and then we expand on it, and I'm like, all right, let's expand on it more, like just by just like 10%, just make it 10% better or something like that. It's never perfect. This feels less like feature creep and more so just trying to figure out how to polish this mechanic. I might even go back to the original. I'm not sure. Let me try disabling the timer real quick. So originally, all we did was check if there was input from the player, which was under what again? This was under update. And all we did here instead was if is on floor, if player dot is on floor. Ah, yes. This is the mechanic we knew from. I wonder why I'm like bouncing so much now though. What did I change? Oh, there we go. Oh, dude. This is what it used to be like. It was even faster. So another thing we can do trying to think. I think there's a thing in Celeste where you don't actually get your I don't remember entirely. Maybe that's not a thing. I was gonna say I know in Celeste you don't get your dash from this. You don't get your dash back. We could make it that if you jump. What if I did that? But there's no momentum in the game though. We could add momentum, but this would be copying Celeste. Let's look at how Celeste does it. Yeah. Yeah, how Celeste does it is like they just add. I think Metroberry mentioned it yesterday. Because what Celeste does is they add like a bunch of momentum to the game or to the player, where the momentum from the dash is applied to the player's jump state. Where currently what I do is I manually set this value. This value is always the same, or if there's input from the player, it seems like this value is always the same. We'll always see the same blue line here, which I actually prefer though. That's one thing I actually like, is that there's consistency in this. Return later. Good luck. Thank you. Appreciate it. Just noticed the title is making a Celeste clone, yeah. No, I could be just making problems where there aren't any. That's the other thing that we might want to consider. Is that maybe this doesn't need to be solved. I do like the coyote time on it though. Taking ideas from Celeste is from ideas is it's copying, just applying genre standard. Yeah, I mean, again, Celeste did just they set like a, you know, they just did everything so well. So it's hard to like. I do try to stray away from certain elements that they like, you know, certain things that they did because I don't want to. Because certain things I also don't agree with Celeste. But again, it's really just subjective at the end of the day, in my opinion. And there are certain things that they did really well, and so I'm just like, all right, why would I want to change it, you know? And then when you copy those things, then it makes it feel like it's a clone. Doesn't help that I also have green orbs for replenishing player dash. We might have to make that like blue or white or something. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I think I've noticed this though. I think the reason why it's considered like it's difficult right now to have those standards set up is that Celeste is relatively a new game. So like any new game that comes out afterwards, you know, within the next, I guess, decade would just be like, oh yeah, this is just a Celeste clone. Unless you invest a lot of time into, you know, elements of your game that it's completely unique. And that's what I noticed with like with playing Blasphemous. It's like, oh, the game is very good, but a lot of the practices from Blasphemous is literally just Castlevania. But you know, there's a huge gap from when you know when Symphony of the Night came out. So it's like, you know, most people haven't even heard of Symphony of the Night. All right. I might just leave it the way it is. We will add the coyote time though. So let's do this. Not if is on floor, but just can jump. But there is one thing that we need to do. We have to check what type of dash it is. It can't be a vertical dash from the dash state. So if can jump from dash, yes, but what we also need to do is make sure that their y value is not, you know, vector 2 dot up. Unless there, I wonder, we'll see. I don't think there are any edge cases that would involve us dashing upwards, but we'll find out in just a second. So if on enter state, if is on floor and dash direction, I assume we grab dash direction here. Motion is equal to vector 2.0. We have to see when is dash direction set. It's not set here, so we have to push this. See? Dash direction is set to vector 2.0. Initial dash direct. Oh. What the hell? Did you switch to Linux? Not necessarily switched. I'm just on my laptop and visiting family. But I do plan on using it more often. When is this set? Set can dash. Oh, when do we run dash? What? On the entrance of the stage. Okay, so we just want to grab this. Just run it after dash is ran, which is right here. We might want to make a function for this, but for now, if dash direction dot y is equal to 1, or I guess is... I don't know if we normalize these values. We'll just say if it's great, if it's less than 0. If dash direction dot y is less than 0, or sorry, is greater than or equal to 0, can jump is true. So now we should be able to do the same thing. Oh, can Coyote jump from dash is set to false. I don't think we do this anymore. We just need one variable, checking if we're on the floor. Alright, so this works fine. We can't do it this way, which is good. And then Coyote here. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. You know, technically, I feel like there's a decent speedrunning strat here where if you like... Oh, if you were good... Let me see. No, wait, what? What the hell? What the hell, bro? For me. Oh, I guess because we're not getting any air? Let's see. This should work, though. We should be entering the... I'm pressing dash before jump. I think it's a skill issue. I'm trying to do something, but it doesn't seem to work for me. Yeah, it's a skill issue. But I think that's good. Like, I feel like there's a really good way to play this game clean, like, you know, perfectly. In a super clean, like, you know, no mistakes. Coyote jump from here, dash. Oh, well, this is a little difficult because this room's kind of short. But yeah, for certain rooms, like, let's see. Not really this one, though. Let's see. Maybe here. Something like that. still feels super laggy though, but again, it's probably because we're streaming on this laptop. And I'm on debug here. Let's reset that. Yeah, I think we'll leave it the way it, the way it was. The initial reason why I wanted to remove it was because I'm worried that people are going to be using macros to speedrun. But I guess that's something that's inevitable. And also, we're not entirely sure what is the best run, or... Yeah, macros, I guess, is the biggest issue here. This looks great. Thank you. Inflicted chaos. Appreciate it. If you want to play the game, you can find it here. Oh, does that work? Yeah, there we go. There's a demo on that page. We'll check it out. Thanks. Oh, thank you for checking it out. Yeah, I think we'll leave it the way it is for now. For macros, I guess because there's a requirement of like video evidence for speedrun.com at least. It would be very sus, I would say, if every single button you press is perfect, or every speedrun strat you press is perfect. And I wonder if I can make something that checks like the frequency of like perfect. Okay, well, one tool-assisted speedruns, is that technically... Is it? I know like some speedrun categories, speedrun categories allow for it when like navigating UI and stuff, but I'm not sure if it's like the standard to like accept any tasks. Not sure. Let me look it up. Never heard of tasks being... Oh, okay. So, I mean, if it's not allowed... I'm just... Oh, man, it's hard to say. It's hard to figure out if we want to... But yeah, I guess the one thing that I could do is, like, check the time that they spent to, like... Or, like, the frequency or, like, variability in them pressing... in them using their dashes. And that would show like, you know, basically accurate. You know how like they have accuracy in like chess, like to show like how well the player played the game to see if they're kind of cheating. We could do something like that. We could do accuracy, and we can also do precision, like frequency of their ability to do like a thing. And then also, how often are they getting the perfect dash? I do like it though, because that means like, actually, I still don't know what the perfect dash is. I assume Because I remember we were testing it out. I wasn't sure if spamming it is the best method, or if it's like spamming it, but you know, maybe you want to spam it one millisecond, or like 25 milliseconds a little too late. Can't wait to get so good at the game that it thinks I'm cheating. Yeah. Well, it's not gonna be that it's not like it's gonna claim any. It's not gonna make any claims that you're cheating. It's just going to say, you know, hey, you've been this accurate at the game, and you know, like moderators or anyone who's like validating a run would be like, okay, like that's interesting. You know, if you like for every like throughout the entire game had a 100% precision, like I would say that's kind of sus. But maybe pressing the buttons doesn't really matter, like, because if you're pressing both at the same time, or let's say you have an option where you set, you know, what I'm really hoping is that pressing the button at the same time is not the best method. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that like maybe pressing it 50 milliseconds later, or maybe even like 75 milliseconds later is the optimal route, or is the optimal strategy. But yeah, I haven't done much research on it. Hello. I have a guest speaker today. Come here. Bella, come here. There's too many people at the house. He's too excited. We can test. We tried testing it out yesterday. I couldn't tell what was the fastest route. The creature has arrived. Yeah. But yeah, I think we'll leave it the way it is for now. Using both buttons will leave, because people could just press macros. And yeah, I'm gonna try it one more time to see. Maybe I should make a timer for how long we've been in a room. Let me think about this. How can we do? There's no way. Celeste like, Celeste clone. Yeah. I was in a rush. Here, we can change it to Celeste. Making a Celeste like. There it is. It's been done. Maybe I should change that too. Is this a Celeste clone? No, it's a Celeste like. I'm trying to think, how can we set this up? Timers in between rooms. I guess we can. Yeah, we can add a timer right now. Why is everyone like chilling right here? Do you guys like chilling right here? Laying down that chill zone law. All right. I'm I'm trying to think, how can I add a timer? I actually wanted to add this feature recently. I'm trying to think. On entrance of a new room, we can detect how long we've been in this room. We have our time manager. Let's see, level manager. Oh, we're already on this. We... I guess we can print it out, but it would be nice to see fastest time in room, just a label added to each room. Let me see, maybe let's go into our debugger, or debug UI. Let's see. Player record node, preload, timer enabled, player record node. How are we doing this currently with the timer? Time manager, set physics process, update labels. So right now we're updating all labels, get time display string for current runtime. It's gonna be hard to reference. I'm trying to think, how can we reference each room? I guess we could add it to the node itself. So for every room that we're in, we'll just like every time the player exits a room, we don't have anything that detects if a room is beaten though. That's the only thing. And there's no way, even though it's a linear game, there's no way for me to establish, oh, you know, you beat the game at so-and-so time, or beat the level at so-and-so time. We could just detect every time you switch from rooms, and I think that's as good as it can be. We could set something up, but I would have to do it manually. I think for now, we're just going to do every time you switch to a room, and see what those times are. Fastest time, the thing is, man, I guess what we could do is check every time you enter a new, every time you enter a new checkpoint that is adjacent to a room, or every time... What I might do on our checkpoints is every checkpoint usually is a progression checkpoint. And what we can do is manually just set progression, like let's say we have a secret room checkpoint, we would manually set those checkpoints as like, hey, this is not the route to go. This is not like the, yeah, just not the route for progression of the game. That's something to do later on. I think right now this is mainly for debugging, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. But yeah, we are going to go into our rooms, into our room script, and I'm just going to add like fastest time beat or something like that. I think this will help for speedrunners too. Like this will be thrown into the debugger. Only thing is, right now this data won't be saved. It's just going to be saved. Alright. Yeah, I'm not even going to save this onto like a JSON. Maybe we should. Maybe we'll explore some of that right now. So we'll say var fastest time. Maybe we want to even make this an export variable. Export var fastest time. I'm back again. Welcome back, Tomer. What you been up to? What is today? Sunday? Were you working today? Yep, working. Nice. Alright, so fastest time on the entrance of a room. Room entered, I guess we can start the timer. Or, here, actually, well, let's do this. We're gonna have two variables. We don't really need this. I'm just gonna set it. Set the. So I'm trying. There's not really anything we have to do besides setting it back to 0. So we called it current time. Is there a room exited? Apparently not. What do we do? Fill borders, calculate, deactivate? Yeah, we don't have a room exited. We should. If current time is less than Go set fastest time to -1. We have to access. We have to throw this into our UI. Also, we have to add to this time. Add this to our timer. Do we have a current? I think we do have a current room, so we could literally just tell our time manager to. Yeah, we'll just keep adding to this time here. So on update labels, technically, right now we're saying update time, OS ticks, start milliseconds time, and then update labels UI dot update, and then we say current time plus milliseconds time. update. Debug dot update labels get display total time plus milliseconds time. Why the hell am I saying get this display time string? I'm saying this twice and it's yeah, why the hell am I writing this on update labels? Update time labels. Let me see. Yeah, we're updating everything here, so I'm not sure why the time manager. Oh, this is one line, that's why. I'm like, I was so confused. I was like, why the hell are we doing this? That always confuses me. I wish there was a better way to see. Here, I wonder, can you press 2 tabs here? Does that fuck with anything? Maybe I should do that. How's it going, Irad? How was the janitor game yesterday? You made so. I remember, like, I went out, I saw you play. Like, I started watching you play. You played a bunch, or like I went back, and then like the whole place was like basically spotless when I got back, or you were basically done almost. I did fall asleep though towards the end. I knocked out. I was sitting watching you, and then I just lied down for like a minute on this bed right here, and then yeah, I knocked out. Alright, we could just throw it here. Current profile, like, the thing is, here, I guess we would say, get display string of, just the current time, or we don't really have to, we could literally just say milliseconds time. I'm pretty sure on update labels, start time. I'm actually not sure. Here, I'll be right back, I gotta pee. Such a silly game, you didn't miss much. The place was spotless when I finished. Nice. Did you get, like, does it show that you got like 100% clean rate or something like that? It was actually like almost therapeutic to see it at the end. What's the new challenge? It's not really a challenge, it's more so design choices that I'm trying to look up right now. Currently I'm setting up a tool, or just another thing in our debug UI to show how fast you beat a room, so that we can compare what's the best strategy, and if the best strategy, if there's a, because like currently, I think it's easy to cheat, or I want to make sure it's difficult to cheat, or difficult. I want to make sure it's easy to recognize if you're cheating, with like macros. So that's why I'm setting this up. But yeah, there are a few things we have to get first, and that's just to see you have to break. Yeah, I'm gonna go pee. Be right back.